I laugh.
I came on to eat lunch, bro.
You eating?
What a bad boy.
Eating
Bad
some
boy. You
pig
gotta
bone
eat
marrow.
bad boy.
Bone marrow.
You're eating bone
All right.
marrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Hold on, monkey. Could you give us like a little fact check on something like little bone marrow, like little rundown, like one of your videos? Just give us a little information on like what type of bone, how do you extract it, and
You think done?
what's the process of eating some
I
bone
will.
marrow?
I will. Bet. That's a good video idea.
No, not the video idea. Like I was just thinking like right here, right now, just like
Man, I just
without
streamed for 4.5 hours, bro. I'm gonna see you later.
without ChatGPT. Without, I love you, monkey.
好，谢谢。这是怎么做的？
这蒸笼啊，
哦，
你看，
完美，蒸笼。
这个就青菜要炒。
好。All right, what's up, everybody? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Good evening. As promised, man, we are back. What's up, Maribel? We are back, y'all. We are back. I want to show you guys a couple things. I'm gonna show you guys a little something. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a little something. All right, great to see everybody, y'all. Hello, everyone. Good evening, everybody. As promised, I'm back. I want to show you guys some food. Please keep the comments flowing. Please keep sharing. Keep the comments flowing. Great to see everybody. We're back. We're gonna do a quick look. Maribel, much love to you. What's up, the dude? All right, I'm gonna show y'all a little something that I like to eat ever since I was a kid. It's called pork bone marrow, but unfortunately today on short time notice, we weren't able to get the type that I usually like to eat. Okay, now pork bone marrow is usually look like this. Okay, and what ends up happening is you cut off both of these ends right here on the pork bone marrow, and you only get the middle part. Okay, that's the best part. That's the best bone marrow you can possibly look for. This is a little soup right here. So I want to add a little disclaimer for everybody who's watching. I do not eat pork. I don't eat pork, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do eat certain parts of the pig, but I don't eat pork flesh like this. Okay, the reason why is a long story. Okay, pork is very much consumed here in China. I just don't eat it. All right, y'all, everybody get your daily heart me in and share this live stream, everybody. Share this live stream, you beautiful people. So I'm just here to get the soup. And this meat right here is super cheap. Okay, y'all see all this pork over here? Super cheap. Y'all see that? Okay, this is called the end meat on a bone for a pig. All right, and today on very short notice, we weren't really able to get this. All right, so that's why all the bone marrow you're gonna see is right here. Look at the bone marrow here. This is some of the best parts of the pig right here. Check this out. See that? I swear to God, y'all, if you guys are not eating bone marrow in your diet as a regular part of your diet, y'all missing out. Pig bone marrow is some of the most flavorful food I've ever had in my life. Okay? When we go to the grocery store, what up, 808? We're just getting our live stream started. It's late at night, so I don't know how many people are going to tune in, but essentially what you're looking for is this type of bone right here. Okay, you see this? What up, 808? Y'all see this bone right here? Okay? What you gotta do when you buy it from the butcher shop, I did, Doodlebug, I did. We won the series, man. It was a crazy series. Hey, I grew up in Chicago, man. That's how we get that. That's where we get that accent from. What you gotta do is when you buy bone marrow for a pig from your local grocery store, if you have a good butchery somewhere in your neighborhood, ask them to cut off these two ends so that the bone marrow is exposed from the bone. What that's going to do is that when you make a soup out of it, okay, what's up, Eddie? When you make a little soup out of it, okay, Eddie's just here to see what we're eating. Crab once again. We sure love them crabs. We sure love them crabs. Look at that. $8 for this. $9 US. Actually $8 on discount. When it's on discount, this is only $8. Okay? And remember what I told you guys about the sauce that we use. Because remember, in Chinese medicine, crab and seafood, shellfish is a freaking it's basically considered, let me turn on my shellfish is considered in Chinese traditional medicine is considered yang. Yin and yang. Yang means cold, so you have to balance it with hot, which is yin. Yin yang or yang. So but you get my point. So this is why we have a sauce that's made with a lot of, look at this. This is raw ginger soaked in vinegar. Okay? I've been doing this ever since I was a kid. My mom taught me this. When you're eating shellfish, try to make sure. Chuck, can we please keep that comment pinned the whole time? Chuck, like literally for the whole live stream. Can we just keep that comment pinned the whole time? Y'all see how 808 is tapping on the screen, everybody? Please tap on the screen. I eat this ginger raw. Whenever I'm about to eat crab, I eat it raw. Look at that. Thank you, Sarah, for the daily heart. So that's our sauce. Now, you got to be very careful when you're drinking this soup over here. Okay? Thank you, Ciarina. Thank you, Shayla. Look, thank you, Mama Dubs. You got to be very careful when you're drinking this soup. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. This soup, thank you, Mama Dubs. This soup right here is very high in cholesterol and very, very high in certain elements that cause gout. So if you struggle with cholesterol, clogged arteries, and you potentially have gout in your feet, don't drink the soup that comes out of this heavy protein, because a lot of that bone marrow, a lot of that fat, a lot of that is going to congregate in the soup if you have gout. So I don't typically drink the soup. This also wasn't purchased correctly because we bought it on such short notice. Bone marrow is very hard to find. What's up, HB? So what I'm going to do is just take probably a couple bites of this meat over here. You can see all this meat over here. That's good pork right here. I don't eat pork, but I'm not allergic, nor am I averse to it. I just don't eat it. Now, another thing I will say about this pork, this is actually what we call the poor man's food when I was growing up in America. When I was growing up in America, my family didn't have a lot of money 15, 20 years ago. We were not on welfare, but we were not very financially well off when I was a young boy. So we couldn't afford to go to the grocery store and buy ribeye or filet mignon. We couldn't buy like the very expensive cuts of meat. So we couldn't afford salmon. We couldn't afford like the expensive type of meat. So what my parents would do is they would innovate using the things that we could afford when I was a boy. So for example, we couldn't afford salmon fillet, but we could afford salmon head. So we could go to a Chinese grocery store. They would sell just the head of a salmon. And the head of a salmon right around the neck area, or the dude, you know what I'm talking about, making the most with the resources that you had. Right around the neck area, you would have some salmon meat. And what my parents would do is they would take that salmon head and they would make it into a soup. Okay? A very thick broth. And I would be able to eat a little bit of salmon. That's how I grew up in Chicago. That's the type of food that we grew up eating in Chicago. Okay? And this right here was also very popular because Americans don't eat bone marrow as much as they should. Bone marrow, I left Chicago in 2009. bone marrow is very prized in Middle Eastern, Chinese, and Japanese and Korean cooking. A lot of Asian cooking love bone marrow. But bone marrow isn't a big part of American diets. Some Americans eat it. It's becoming more popular with some trendy restaurants for the beef bone marrow, but not something that's very popular with everybody in America. So this is why, like, when we get the correct bone marrow and you guys see me eat it in a soup form, you will see what I'm talking about. What you're able to do is, you guys ever seen like the Native American movies where they have like a little flute and they put a little poison dart inside and they blow on it and then the poison dart comes out? Y'all ever seen that? Y'all ever seen that? The Native American movies about the natives, and they hunt using like a little, they go whoop, and then a little arrow comes out. Okay? When you have bone marrow that's done right, what you should do is you should take the bone marrow, both ends are open. What I would do is, I have the rice over here. What I would do is I would just go and take one end of the bone marrow, blow it out, and all the marrow will come out into the rice. And you stir it with the rice to give it flavor. Bone marrow is some of the healthiest food that you can eat on all of this planet, because a lot of the human and a lot of the animal a lot of our nutrients is concentrated in the bone marrow. You know what I'm saying? So like, only thing is, like, my family lives in North Carolina, but I grew up in Chicago. Yeah, I grew up in Chicago. Does that make sense, everybody? Does what I just said make sense? You see how 808 sends 20 Go Populars? If all y'all just sent some Go Populars, we will continue to climb up the ranks. Just saying, we will continue to climb up the ranks, y'all. We will continue to climb up the ranks if y'all just continue to send some Go Populars. Please send some Go Populars, everybody. Okay, Go Populars really help us. Please send some Go Populars. Okay, it only costs 1 penny, same price as a rose. If everybody gets 20 Go Populars in, we continue to climb up the ranks. Okay. I gotta say hi to Julia real quick. I ain't gonna battle her though. I gotta say hi to her. You gonna have to catch that BTA another day. You see me on podium. Well, just off.
I didn't see you on podium.
I was though, so I'm just chilling with my team. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, HB. I'm just chilling right now. You will have to get to that belt to you know what another day.
You got a streak or anything?
Just a little 3-piece, 3 epic games against Eddie in the
I don't
final.
want that. Yeah, no, I don't want that. No.
Yo, I gotta turn off my invites, y'all. Kimmy with 101 Go Populars. I gotta turn off my invites, y'all. Let me turn off my invites. All right, invites are turned off. Invites are turned off. Nobody can invite me no more. Let's get to eat. Yeah. So once again, like when you grow up poor, man, in Chicago, the one good thing about living in America is that a lot of American people, we waste so much food, and there's so many things that are prized in the Asian diet. When you came over to America, you realize that Americans don't want nothing to do with this. Meaning, like, we don't give a fuck about chicken feet. Thank you, Mark and Micah. Everybody, please get them Go Populars in. It really helps. So when we immigrated to the United States, we could buy a lot of food that Americans didn't want super cheap. Chicken gizzard. Thank you, the dude. Chicken gizzard, chicken feet, duck tongue, pig blood, duck blood. All these things are super expensive in China. In America, cheap. Because we Americans don't eat that stuff. We don't eat chicken feet. We don't eat chicken gizzard. We waste it. We toss it out. We waste it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's keep eating. Chuck, I think we got a little spammer, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. You gotta have your vegetables. Hold up. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you so much. Everybody, these gold populars really help us with moving up the ranks, y'all. So another thing about, living in China, food safety is very important to me. So like, this is the reason why we couldn't find bone marrow very easily today, because it was on short notice. We usually go to the store and carefully pick it out. I know, Timothy, I used to have very short hair. I'm still in China today. My hair is just longer. I'm still in China, Timothy. Kimmy, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kind. Everybody, please follow 808's lead. And I'll be back in the streets, Timothy. I'll be back in the streets before you know it. I've actually decided lately that it's probably just a smarter idea instead of messing with a bunch of the other shit that I wanted to do. Maybe it's a better idea just to go back into the streets. Okay, like it's maybe easier to just go back. Thank you, Kind, for the thank you, Kind, for the populars. All right, you guys see this bone marrow right here? Y'all see that dripping out of the bone? Yeah, 808. I just think it's, a singing show, cooking show. Man, I think I'm just going to go back and spend, nights walking around. That's what I'm good at. Just keep doing that. Don't make it too hard. Thank you, Kimmy. All right, y'all see this? This is worth its weight in gold. Look at that. This is literally worth its weight in gold. This is bone marrow. This, once again, if you are an American, incorporate this into your diet. It is packed with nutrition. It is cheap. Americans don't eat this stuff. We like pork chops. We like bacon. We love ribeye and filet mignon. This is right here, y'all. Now, I will say this about pig bone marrow. This is going to be kind of, you got to make it into a soup. Mama Dubs, you stew it into a soup. But here's the thing. When you compare pig versus beef bone marrow is probably more nutritious. I remember, Timothy, yeah, no more cats now. 808 is allergic to them, so no more cats. But we're not probably not gonna do a lot of cats on the stream. But I do, yeah. When we were walking around the market, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I remember that. But back to what I was saying. So, hear me out, y'all. Pork bone marrow is so much more flavorful than beef bone marrow. Beef bone marrow actually doesn't have a lot of taste to it. This is why when you're an American and you walk into an American steakhouse, 99% of the time, any decent American steakhouse worth its weight is going to have a menu item called beef bone marrow. What they're going to do is they're going to put a bunch of oil on it. And they're going to put a bunch of like garlic. They're going to put a lot of dressing on it in order to make it more flavorful. Beef bone marrow in and of itself, if you just scooped it up, no taste. No taste. Bland. Pork bone marrow, on the other hand, amazing. Cheaper and amazing. Get it into your diet, y'all. Super worth it. It was bland. I'm telling you, Shayla, it's bland. Do pork bone marrow. Trust me on that. Super cheap in America. Best way to find it is go to a trusted butcher. If you can access like an actual butcher in America somewhere. Liz, I'm telling you, it's so good. It's like actually so good. By the way, how many of you guys are back after that series we just had at midnight? How many of you guys saw that? I know. The dude, I don't know whether or not you'll be able to find it at a grocery store like Harris Teeter or Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. The best way for a lot of you guys watching in the United States is you got to go find a butcher. Like you actually have to find a butchery somewhere in the city that you live in. And you should be able to get any type of cut of meat that you want. What does bone marrow do? Skin. You have a butcher? Good, good. Then he or she will be able to get you anything you need. Everyone, please get your daily heart medium and do what 808 does, which is please get some daily hearts and get some of those Go Populars. There's only 1 penny. It's the same cost of Costco sells it. There we go, Brave. It only costs 1 penny. It costs the exact same thing as a freaking rose. Everybody can send up to 20 Go Populars and count towards the ranks and collect and rank up. Okay? Yeah, what series? Yeah, I don't know. No series, though. No series, dude. What series? Thank you, Shayla. BT, I did, BT. I did. Barely, but I did. I was staying in some shitty ass hotels though. I was staying in like these $35 hotels. And I did everything I can to keep expenses low, but I did, yeah. You recently tried some sushi and you're obsessed? Bro. Bro. Oh, Sarah, it's okay, Sarah. Just find me whenever. I'm usually on in the mornings and nights. Not always in the mornings, but nighttime, I'm always on. Yo, the dude, let me tell you something. She's such a fucking phenom. People probably think she's like an agency or some shit. They're like, there's no way this is a real fucking person. Like, there's no way this is a real human being. They probably think like she's got like a company account or some shit. No, but it's a real person. Believe me, it's a real human being. It's a real human being. Oh, it's a real human being. It ain't no agency. What do you guys eat back home in America? What do you guys eat back home in the United States? Yeah, I'm gonna post some. Yeah. So there we go, Halsted. There we go. I lived on Halsted. I lived like 2 blocks away from Halsted. So I am gonna post it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to chop everything that happened tonight into a cohesive video. Okay, chicken. Hey, see Arena. Nice to see you here, man. I know you play for Eddie. You don't have to play for me, but nice to see you here. Stay on Eddie's team, but we like seeing you here. But anyway, yeah, to answer your question, Ado, I need to cut it into a video. I need to cut it into some type of a video. So we got a lot of recordings today. I need to cut it into a video and then post it. What you guys have for dinner tonight? What you guys eat for dinner, y'all? Please tell me it's something meaty, y'all. Menudo? You did not have no fucking skunk. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't have no skunk. Get out of here. Welcome in. If you're new, please follow the channel. Taps and donuts, everybody. Taps and donuts, taps and shares. And I'm gonna tell you guys, this. Probably gonna surprise you. No face, thank you. Hey, 戴姐，戴姐，戴姐，戴姐。戴姐，我在直播呢，我在直播呢。
啊，好，对不起。
You know, everything that I eat out here in China, you can find it in America too. AJ, what did she cook me? Some crab. We got some bone marrow. She got me some crab. Everything that you see on my table, you can find it in the United States. There's nothing you can't buy. There's nothing you can't buy. Like this one right here, this comes from America. This is from Alaska. Imported here. $9 US. Chuck, you did? How much did it cost you? Thank you, Annie. How much did it cost you, Chuck? How long? My hair is grown out. Hey, the way you weren't in the room when I said this, so what I'm gonna do is I have all the recordings of everything that happened today, from Uni hitting glove to obviously the last series. I'm going to make it into a video. I'll probably chop it up into different videos because there's a lot of content. There's like 10 minutes of footage. So I'm gonna post it, but it's gonna be like a little highlight reel. That shit is, I'm gonna send you the raw footage though. I'm gonna send you the raw footage so you can enjoy it, but I'm gonna cut it into like a little mixtape, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it into like a little mixtape. I know, the dude, you were here for that too. That's right. You was here for that too. Oh, and I sat Shreds down real quick. We love Shreds. We love Shreds. But I sat her down real quick. So now, I will tell you guys this, man. Thank you, Praise. Thank you, man. So this crab right here was actually caught in Alaska. The way they do it is on the boat, they will process it right away. They'll freeze it right away on the boat, okay? And the only other ingredient is salt. So this is not rocket science. This is not that hard to make. This is salt and crab, flash frozen, and then exported to China. The United States, we export a lot of raw materials to China. So for those of you that don't know, China sends a lot of finished products like toys, electronics to us. We export things like this to China: lobsters, crabs, wheat, soybeans. So this is why a lot of this stuff actually ends up in the tables of Chinese families. A lot of American food, probably didn't that American beef. A lot of our best beef also exported, not best beef, I wouldn't call it the best beef, but a lot of our pork, a lot of our chicken, a lot of our beef is exported to China. So they give us finished products. We give them raw materials. You know, when you eat with chopsticks every single day, the way I do ever since I was a boy, going like this is too much work. I just put my mouth up to the bowl and I just go. So much easier. So much easier. You know, just go. It ain't that hard to use chopsticks. All the Americans back at home saying that they don't know how to use chopsticks, bro. It ain't that hard. Next time you don't know how to use a chopstick, when you're at a Chinese restaurant, Melanated says, shake my head. Just go like this. Efficient. Nah, Tracy, no forks. I don't use forks. No forks. Justin, I have it. I have it. So I could eat it like this. I could also do that. Look at the way we mix everything. Y'all see that? Dude, you hungry? Hey, where you guys live in America, let me ask you guys a question. It's 3 a.m. on the East Coast, midnight on the West Coast, 1 a.m. on the Central Time, 2 a.m. on the Central Time Zone, 1 a.m. on the Mountain Zone. Right now, it is 9 p.m. in Hawaii. If you guys wanted to order some delivery food, would you be able to order something at 3 a.m. in the morning? Would there be anything open at 3 a.m. in the morning? Like what? Like if you open... So the dude, you probably live in like a... I don't know, like where you live in Colorado, if it's like a Denver or like somewhere smaller. McDonald's will be open? So if you open Uber Eats or Postmates, what would you be able to order right now? Pizza? McDonald's? Whataburger? That's interesting. IHOP, that's a good one. IHOP. Hey, Christine, nice to see you. Christine burning the midnight oil as usual. Folks in the north don't even know what cookout is. That's a southern thing. That's a North Carolina. You see, you think they got cookouts in Hawaii? They got cookouts in Colorado? Yeah, I don't think so. That's a North Carolina. That's a southern thing. Do they have Chick-fil-A in Hawaii? Do they have Shake Shack in Hawaii? Well, New York is different, man. New York is a city, man. That's different. They have everything in New York. Do they have Shake Shack or Cookout in Hawaii? Do they have Chick-fil-A in Hawaii? They don't have it in China. They have Chick-fil-A. They don't have Chick-fil-A in China. They have Shake Shack in China. They don't have Cookout in China. Chick-fil-A, yes, okay. Shake Shack. This is before a lot of you guys started watching me. Chuck can attest to this. No Shake Shack. So I used to eat a lot of Shake Shack when I was streaming, and I needed to find a quick restaurant to get some lunch when I was streaming in China, and I didn't want to have a complicated sit-down lunch. I would go to Shake Shack a lot. I would order a double burger. Y'all want to see Shake Shack in China? I've streamed it so many times. I had Shake Shack in Japan as well. I love Shake Shack. Let me tell you guys this. Very popular, Shayla. Very popular. Very, very popular. McDonald's and KFC, packed. Always got people. Yeah? What? What? There's no Chipotle in Hawaii? Alt. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tonight. I'm not gonna come on in the morning. Alt. Hey, Alt, much love, brother. Hey, Alt, thank you so much for helping me with them giraffes, bro. I appreciate you. I'm gonna come back in tonight. I'm gonna come back on Friday night. Wait. Hold on. There's no Chipotle in Hawaii? Is this a joke? Thank you, paranormal. I guess John Cusack's a handsome guy. I hope that's a compliment. What? What's up, Mike in San Antonio? What? Well, I can't go to Hawaii again. I didn't even notice the last time because I was on a cruise ship. Oh, I can't go to Hawaii now. What? What? That don't make any sense. That actually doesn't make sense. I'm Googling this. Chipotle in Hawaii. Oh, there is no Chipotle in Hawaii. The Mexican fast food chain does not have locations in Hawaii or Alaska due to logistical complexities and the cost of maintaining ingredient freshness. Oh shit, it's true. You can find other assembly line style restaurants in Hawaii that offer similar fast casual Tex-Mex experience, such as Makai Pacific Island Grill and Paniolo, which are sometimes referred to as the Chipotle of Hawaiian food. Makai Pacific Island Grill and Paniolo. That's very interesting, y'all. That's very interesting. Wait, what did he say? Bro, Alt, I do it all the time at midnight, every single day. We had a little something tonight happen at midnight. We had just the most epic midnight reset series of all time for my channel. It was literally the most epic midnight reset series of all time for my channel. It was never anything more epic than that. It was crazy. But yeah, wow, there's no Chipotle in Hawaii. I didn't notice that last time. Kimberly, I'm coming back in December. I'll be back in December. I'm coming back to North Carolina in December. I'm going to spend Christmas with my mom and dad. We're going to be streaming from my house. Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You ain't got no fucking Chipotle. You got Ruth Chris, though. You got all the nice restaurants. You got Nobu. It's not like your ass was going to go to Chipotle anyway. You and Chipotle don't even belong in the same sentence. Chipotle is for the working proletariat like me. Like so many other people in this world. Your ass don't go to no fucking Chipotle. Chipotle ain't got nothing to do with your ass. You and Chipotle, you wouldn't even know what to order. What to order something at Chipotle? What's your order at Chipotle, everybody? Everybody, let me know your order at Chipotle. My order at Chipotle, very simple. White rice, no beans. White rice, no beans. Steak and chicken. Go to Beijing or Hong Kong, Alt. My order at Chipotle. This is the last thing I'll say tonight. My order in Chipotle, very simple. Very simple. White rice, extra rice. I ask for triple rice. Nice Chipotles will give it to me for free. Mean Chipotles will charge me $2 for extra rice. I'm happy to pay it. I ask for triple rice. Not double rice. Triple rice. I was born in China, French fries, and I immigrated to America when I was 11. I asked for triple rice. I get steak and chicken. See, look at what dude said. White rice, no beans, corn, salsa, cheese. And I don't get the cheese. And I get the mild. I get mild. I get corn. Well, Shayla, you see, Shayla, so here's the thing. You could get a little bit of extra white rice. I get triple rice. I'm a dog. I eat triple rice. They usually let me get away with it for free. Some locations will charge. Also, last thing. You're talking about some Panda Express. She talking to a dude living in China about Panda Express. Brown rice, what did she say? Pinto, okay, so Shannon gets beans, pepper, carnitas. Man, she just said Panda Express to a dude that lives in China. Absolutely, Gus. Absolutely, Gus, man. I need you, man. I need to get on that. I take accountability for that, man. I need to make more. But hear me out, though. Hear me out, everybody. So when you go to Chipotle, there's one last thing. You gotta make sure. PF Chang's good. I rock with PF Chang. PF Chang is usually not a lot of Asian people in PF Chang. Usually, white people, African Americans, Hispanics there. Mostly white crowd at PF Chang in the mainland. I don't know how it is in Hawaii, but in North Carolina, when you walk into a PF Chang in Durham, North Carolina, we have one in Durham, North Carolina, right next to Chapel Hill. It's usually a pretty white crowd. So not that many Asian people live there, go eat there. I don't know if it's changed in like the 10 years since I've left North Carolina. It's coming up on 10 years, actually. It's coming up on 8 years. Coming up on, 2017 I left. This 8 years I've left North Carolina. I don't think I saw that many Asian people eating at PF Chang. But here's the last thing I wanted to say about eating at Chipotle. If you are having Chipotle tomorrow on Friday, you must order the chocolate milk. You must order the chocolate milk. I swear to you, I swear on everything I have, Chipotle with chocolate milk is a must for me, unless they run out. Because the Chipotle is salty. The milk is cold and it's sweet. I know it sounds weird. Chocolate, the dude, then you can't do it. If you're, I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not lactose intolerant, I'm lactose sensitive. I eat Chipotle with chocolate, and I get 2 chocolate milks. I get 2 chocolate milk for every Chipotle bowl. Just try it. There's a reason why you can order it at Chipotle, because it's good as hell, and it's organic. They sell organic chocolate milk. I'm telling you guys, give it, everybody except the dude, give it a try with your next Chipotle order. Get chocolate milk. Get chocolate milk. I'm serious. I know it does the body good. That's what I'm... Where do you think this comes from, 808? Where do you think this comes from? Huh? This is not after... I haven't had a chance to work out in a long-ass time. I haven't had the chance to work out in a long-ass time. All right? We still got a little bit of muscles left. Okay, I know y'all probably be like, what the fuck is up with this bullshit-ass tan that I have? I don't want y'all to look at it. Warren just came in. I don't want y'all to look at this tan. Okay? You see, as soon as I show some skin, Warren walks in. As soon as I show some skin, Warren walks in. He ain't watching the rest of the night. As soon as I show some skin, he comes into the live stream. That's a good question, Chuck. This is a lifetime of like being out on the road. This is like I've had this tan line pretty much since I was in college, so it's not gonna go away that easily because I've had this for like 15 years. I'm 34 now. I've had this since I was like 17, 18 years old. What up, Jay? What up, Jay? Jay been busy, y'all. Jay been busy, everybody. Jay, you missed a hell of an epicness. JK, you missed some epicness tonight. Oh my God. 808 was dropping roses and donuts all over Eddie tonight. Right around, yeah. Oh man, I'm 34, bro. No filter, bro. No filter. I'm not using a filter, man. Yo, I'm telling y'all, JK, you missed a hell of a series tonight. 808 was going fucking crazy with the roses and the donuts against Eddie. I mean, she was dropping roses and donuts and finger hearts. Okay, and she even sprinkled in a money gun. It was crazy, JK. It was crazy. Hannah, thank you so much, Hannah. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Hannah. 808 stands for how many unis she sends. I know. Needed the triple. We did need the triple. That's right. I'm going to go and take a nap. And I don't think I'm going to be back in the morning. Just because I need to rest my voice box. I did a lot of screaming tonight. Thank you, Hannah. I did a lot of screaming tonight. Thank you, Hannah, for the hand hearts. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of screaming tonight, a lot of yelling. So my lungs need a little bit of a rest. Work on some new videos, work on some new content. And I will be back at it on Friday night. Friday night, I'll be back at it. And you guys are amazing. Everybody, please, I don't do this very often, man, but please give this woman a follow right here. I don't say this a lot because this is not what I do for the channel. But if you guys could please give 808 a follow, man. She is an amazing supporter of our channel. I think most of you guys in here already know who she is. But if you could please give her a follow, I would really appreciate that. She's an amazing supporter of ours. If you don't follow her, please give her a follow, everybody. What's up, True Gods? What's up, True Gods, man? You be coming in late. What's up, True Gods? Please give her a follow, y'all. Please give 808 a follow. She is just like... What's up, True Gods? I'm about to sign off, True Gods, man. I appreciate you. Nice to see you, man. Get a daily heart. Everybody get your daily heart me in. And please, everyone, give 808 a follow. Hey, True Gods, man. Look at where we're ranked in the daily ranks. Look at where we're ranked in the daily ranks, True Gods, in America. We're ranked number 4 in the United States of America. Thanks largely to this woman right here. She's bad. This woman, bad. This woman right here, she bad. Give her a follow, y'all. Everybody, please give her a follow. Show people my TikTok post. What did you post on TikTok? Oh, the plaque. Oh, yeah. I got you. We were daily number 2, exactly. We were on podium too. See, a lot of people would keep battling because we had the momentum. You know, even 808 was out, but like we had the momentum. We had people in the room. I could have kept battling, but it's cool. Oh, JK, you missed it. She sent literally 17 unis worth of roses and donuts. New one from tonight, Warren. I gotta go check that shit out, bro. I gotta repost that. She sent 17 unis worth of roses and donuts. It was freaking MVP versus MVP. It was, it was MVP versus MVP tonight. It was Karina on Eddie's side against 808 from our side. It was MVP versus MVP. No gloves, raw. Oh, hell yeah, JK. We won 3-0. But it was competitive, though. JK, the first game came down with 1 second left. Second game, we built a lead at the end of triples. It was insane. The first game was the most important game. We had 1 second left. We sniped 1 uni to retake the lead. We were losing by 15K. 1 second left. We won that game. With 1 second left in the first game. Literally 1 second on the clock. I thought I lost. But we got that one last uni in. You miss everything. Don't miss these Eddie series, man. Don't miss these Eddie series. Do not miss these Eddie series, man. These Eddie series are amazing. Eddie's an amazing dude. He puts together these amazing series. And you never want to miss it. It's probably the most important thing that we do on Honestly, it's probably the most important thing we do on TikTok Live is the Eddie series. 17 unis is insane work, Eddie. JK. And Karina dropped 10 by herself. That's what's crazy about it. Yeah, make sure you guys follow 808. Make sure y'all follow 808. 808 is goated. Okay, JK been dealing with some stuff. He's busy. He'll be back. All right? He'll be back. I know. I just got a text coming in saying, oh my God, that woman is amazing. Talking about 808. I'm out, y'all. I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm out too, the dude. I'm out, man. I'm out, the dude. I'm out, man. I gotta rest my voice. You guys are amazing. There's nothing else for me to say except you guys are amazing. You guys all have a great night. It is 9 p.m. out there in Hawaii. Yeah, man. Go. Oh, she got more than merch. Believe that. Peace and love. Dude, that's what I used to say, the dude, when I was streaming. That's one of my slogans. Peace and love. That's one of my slogans, the dude. Peace and love. I love that. I'm going to see you guys on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. Probably not going to do much until midnight on Friday. Just going to bullshit around and do some 1v1s. And then we'll see dubs at midnight. But yeah, it's just amazing. Just an amazing night. 808, thank you. Warren, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just got another text that came in. Look, the text just came in. I love how you stuck it up, Eddie's. You know what? That was amazing. Yo, 808, I just got a text coming in. I just got a text coming in from a friend of the channel. It said, I love how you stuck it up, Eddie's. You know what? That was amazing. We love Eddie. We love Eddie. We love Eddie. But he's been beating me a lot. Okay? We love Eddie. We love Eddie. Okay? The text literally just came in. It flashed across my top of my iPhone. I'm going to see y'all later, everybody. Go get some rest. Be safe. Okay? Go get some rest. I will be back on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. I ain't going to be back in the morning. Y'all. I'll be back on Friday night. And I don't know. Unless I feel crazy and I feel like coming streaming in the morning, I might come on in the morning. I don't know. I don't want to close the door. I might come on. I might come on maybe for like 2 hours or some shit in the morning. I don't know. Because it's going to be Friday night for me, and I'm not going out. I'm not going to party or anything. I'm not doing shit. So if I come on, I'll come on for like 2 hours. If I don't, I'll just rest. Have a great night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for dropping your daily hearts. Okay? I'm out of here, everybody. I'm out of here. I'm going to see y'all on Friday, okay? See you guys on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. Have a blessed night. Be safe. Drive safe. Have a blessed night. See you guys on Friday. Much love, everybody. Daniel.